LinkedIn is a great way to find clients, and I want to show you how to set up outreach here, because if you just do it correctly, you can have a flood of inbound constantly coming into your business, and you don't even have to do anything past the next few minutes. So let me show you the basics of LinkedIn outreach so that you never have to worry about LinkedIn again. First, you want to start by optimizing your LinkedIn profile. I like to have a profile photo that stands out. Mine is in front of an American flag. Yours can be anything as long as it's different from everybody else. The problem with what Tony Harcourt is doing, for example, is just a guy's face in front of a white background. How do I know? I can't even tell him apart from Hike C. Now compare that to Jordan Crawford. He's touching his glasses. That's something. George Del Castillo Garcia, same, just white guy in front of a white background. How do you know what's going on? But if I comment on this and I say crushing it, now all of a sudden, he's seeing my full funnel. First of all, American flag stands out. Second of all, scale your agency for only $497 a month, 14,000 clients served, and crushing it. Now I'm going to click the profile. I'm going to see more traffic, more sales, more meetings, DM me meetings for more info. And I'm either going to DM him directly, or I'm just going to click this link and apply to join his mastermind, where I'm going to get 5 to 10 new high quality clients every month, guaranteed. That is a LinkedIn funnel. So at the bare minimum, you want something like this. Make it very clear what you offer. Put some social proof if you have it. I have my books, I have my awards here. I have a little sticky note that says how many clients we've worked with. I like this about section, which is just a quick pitch. And featured section, show some stuff about you, then experience. Honestly, you can just use ChatGPT to write all this stuff. It doesn't necessarily matter. The main thing that matters is the headline, the profile picture that stands out, and what is written in this banner, plus this custom button. So get all this done, and then the rest you can fill in with ChatGPT. Not everybody does this in the right way to build a funnel. For instance, Anthony Baltodano says email deliverability, helping agencies reach the inbox. That's okay, but it's not as good as scale your agency for only $497 a month, 14,000 clients served. I have benefit, target audience that it's reaching, the pricing, which is our differentiator. Our mastermind's cheaper than anybody else's, and you can cancel anytime, and the social proof, how many people that we've served, all in one line. This seems simple, but it took us so long to write a line like this. Most people do what George is doing. Founder at Link Lemon. I don't care about Link Lemon. I don't care about founder. AI and automation for B2B businesses. If his was instead using AI to save agency owners $20,000 a month. That's what Jorge here should write. I think it's Jorge. Automation strategies at Link Lemon. Again, previous HP. Why do I care? I guess this is social proof, but I don't see it as social proof. Again, like, why am I working with automation strategies? Enabling growth through UX and AI should be more like, I design apps that convert higher. Now I'm clicking into Delaney and now we're working together. Take a second, make sure that your LinkedIn is optimized. Then we're gonna go to a little tool I like called Expandy.io. Expandy is the only LinkedIn outreach tool I recommend. This isn't a sponsored video. This is just the best one. The problem with LinkedIn outreach tools is it's very hard to get right. We spent over a year and $100,000 trying to build a LinkedIn outreach tool. And right before we launched, LinkedIn changed one little thing in their code. I don't know what they changed, but it made all of the last year irrelevant. And we had to spend thousands and thousands of dollars more to fix all of our code. So I know firsthand how hard it is to create a LinkedIn outreach tool that actually works. And short story short, Expandy does that correctly. And if that ever changes, I'll update the tool in my tools list. I have all of my tools here, alexberman.com/tools. You can see Expandy is right at the top of lead generation. So now if we go into Expandy, you can see my connection requests are going out. So the first thing we'll do is set up a campaign. Here is exactly what to write. I start with, hey, first name, are you running cold email campaigns for company name? I sell cold email services at the Mastermind. We help people scale with cold email, with other outbound tactics. So I use this quick question to screen if they're interested. If they are running cold email campaigns, they'll say yes, and then I can ask more details. If they say no, I can also ask more details. Specifically, I'll say, why not? So this is number one. So you can see here, the lead, hey Dan, are you running cold email campaigns for Generator? Hey Alex, not for Generator, I'm cold emailing for my personal consultancy. I'd be down to hop on an intro call. And then this guy, hey Andres, are you running cold email campaigns for Sign Up Academy? He said no. And so I'll say, why not? The same here, you can see Johannes. Hey Johannes, are you running cold email campaigns for Trust Mary? Personally, I hate them, even though I know it might work with some segments. Do you need any help making them into something you hate less? In the funnel, ready to go. I'll show you why it's relevant as well in the lead gen portion in 1 second. But for you, you will ask whatever you're doing. If you're doing paid ads, are you running paid ads? If you're doing SEO, you can say, hey, are you doing any SEO SEO for company name, whatever your offer is. Then 15 minutes after, I hit them with social proof. We've set up over 14,000 campaigns and worked with every big name in the space, Tesla, McKinsey, Cole Gordon, etc. Let's talk quickly. Then we will follow up 5 days later with checking back in. One of my clients from Brooklyn just added 1.5 million to his pipeline, sharing a lot of these tactics in the mastermind. Here, read this. And then I'll link to an article that I wrote on LinkedIn. This just helps break it up so it's not message. And LinkedIn is better at you sharing articles than it would be at you sharing URLs. So I'll share an article which also mentions the URL and sells them more. Then I'll follow up 4 days later. Thought I'd give it one last shot here. Open to 5 minutes where I can talk a little further about how we can add more clients to your agency in the mastermind. And then 2 months later, I'll say, yo, it's been a while. How are things going at company name? This brings a lot of dead leads back, even if they haven't responded to any of the other outreach attempts, because now they've been connected for months. Here you go. Then 3 months after that, I'll hit them again. How's growth looking at company name? Keeping them in the long funnel, not being too aggressive on the messages after the first few. Now let's talk about how to find the people to reach out to. I sell cold email campaigns, and my original question was, hey, are you running cold email campaigns? So I want to build lists of people that are most likely sending cold email campaigns. And for that, we'll just go for big influencers. So if you're connected, Levi Aurelia, he's a mastermind student. We taught him how to do cold email back in the day, and now he's running his own cold email mastermind. I'm connected with him first degree. Go over to Sales Navigator, hit lead filters, and go to connections of, and put in the name of your first degree connection. Then if you want to niche it down more, go to geography. I like to only talk to people from the United States. I find that they're higher quality. You might like Europe, whatever. And that's the only thing I search for. I don't go by CEO or anything. I think if they're connected to this guy and they're in the United States, they're going to be high enough quality. You can see John Nordmark, also connected to Aaron Ross, who is another huge cold email influencer. I'll show you how to find these influencers in a second for other niches. Let's say you're not connected to anybody. For instance, Steli FD runs a CRM platform called Close, which I also love. But if we search Steli FD, the problem is he's a second degree connection, which means if we went to Sales Navigator, we would not be able to target him. Well, here's a little hack on how to find their connections, even if you're not connected. So we'll go to search and we'll type in any keyword. Let's say CEO. Now we'll go to all filters. And so we'll scroll down here and we'll go add followers of, and we'll type in the name. Now, when you search results here, you'll see all of his followers, 18,000 results. So we can copy paste this URL, go to basic search URL and just put your URL right here. That's the basic search if you're not connected to the influencer. If you are, you can use the Sales Navigator search and do the same thing, copy the URL into Sales Navigator search right here. Then you hit next and we'll do a name, auto reload, auto assign to a campaign if you want to, and then you put in the name of the campaign here, Mastermind All Leads. Then it'll start finding people to put into your campaign automatically. This is what I'm talking about. You never have to touch it again. Now, the people that are connected to Aaron Ross are automatically going to be getting my outreach. Here is the maximum amount of company invites, maximum connection requests, etc. You can just screenshot this and use this inside the tool. I also like to delete connection requests after 10 days. Now that's the basic setup, but how do you find these niche influencers? For that, I like to use ChatGPT and specifically this search the web feature. Who are the best influencers to follow on LinkedIn to learn how to grow my whatever, cybersecurity business? Or if I want to find somebody who is a chiropractor influencer, I will say how to grow my chiro practice, how to grow my dental clinic. And then I'll say, please include the LinkedIn URL for each one. So let's say I am a digital agency consultant. Well, if somebody follows Brian Solis or Rand Fishkin, they most likely have an agency that I can sell to. And you can get super niche with this. For instance, pizza business. If somebody follows Donald Burns, they're probably a good fit for my pizza business consultancy. Same thing with dental practice. Let's say I'm selling consulting to dentists. Well, if they're following Howard Farron, they're most likely going to buy from my consultancy. I'll connect with him because if he accepts, then I can get his connections. Now you know how to set up LinkedIn automation. Go implement it and get back to me. If you want more tactical details on how to do everything, or you just want 5 to 10 new high quality clients every month, then go to alexberman.com/mastermind. It's free to apply. And then it's only $4.97 a month and you get 6 calls a week with top quality rock star coaches that are going to teach you LinkedIn outreach, cold email outreach, cold calling, how to close. And I'm on the calls as well. We even got a mindset coach if you're falling apart mentally. So go ahead, apply there, and I'll see you inside the mastermind. Now I'm going to recommend a video even better than this that you're going to love. So go ahead and watch that video next. Also subscribe to this channel, leave a comment if you like this kind of stuff, and smash that like button. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.